Good morning. Happy Monday, if you can even call it that. So I have to get out of the house really quickly, but I had a girlfriend, Liz and Heather were both asking me to do my quick little 10-minute get out the door, busy bitches guide to getting out the door. So I'm going to do it really fast. I used some of the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Halo. Since I'm not doing a whole lot today, I'm going to try and keep my skin breathable. But I told you before that I will kind of put my foundation in my hand sometimes and really melt it into my skin and make it as fast as I possibly can. So I'm going to go through that process because it's Monday morning. I got to get to the office. So I keep a face wipe so I can wipe my hands in between. And then I already moisturized my face, so that's all been set in. I feel like if you do your moisturizer, let it set in for a little bit and then go in with your products, then it keeps it from slipping a lot better. I didn't prime today, but my skin's been kind of dry lately, so I actually need the moisture on my skin. And I'm going to set it, but I'm going to very lightly set it. So I just take the product on my hand. My hands are washed. Make sure you wash your hands. If you ever watch the, what is it? I think it's the Vogue. They'll do the Vogue makeup tutorials with all the different models and celebrities. And you will notice that a lot of them will do this. They will melt it in with their hands. And I feel like if you're using makeup artists from all over the world that are super renowned and they're using their hands, it's okay to use your hands. It's fast, it's easy, you can blend a lot seamlessly. I feel sometimes, I feel like this is especially helpful during, always down my neck, especially helpful during the summer when it kind of gets tough when you're wearing all those powders and you really just want to get a little bit of luminous glow. So I'm just going to very lightly go over that with my foundation, and then I'm going to set with just a little bit of powder, but I really going to do this very quickly. I am probably only going to use a brush for maybe a handful of things, but for the most part I'm going to keep to using my hands and my fingers. So now that that is on, I'm going to set it with a little bit of the CoverGirl True Blend. This is the translucent fair. It's not as matte as most powders. It's kind of got a little bit of a glow to it, kind of a luminosity. So it's, I don't like my skin being terribly matte, so I'll just very lightly set this. Set it and forget it. But that'll just keep it from kind of moving around. There are a couple steps that I have to do that a lot of people don't have to do. I do have to fill in my eyebrows. If you have good eyebrows, just don't even worry about it. There's no need. If you've got good eyebrows, just skip this completely. All right, where are you? Good. Okay. I have to leave the house by 6:30, and I think it's about 6:10 right now. So this video actually isn't going to be 35 to 45 minutes long. Hey, thanks Heather for the idea. This is really, I'm not going to put on eyeliner. I'm going to put a little bit of eyeshadow, but I'm going to do it with my fingers. But if I really am trying to get out of the house, then I can do my makeup really fast. It's just, who said it? Jeremy Renner, the guy from like all the, I'm gonna piss somebody off, DC or Marvel. He's like the guy with the arrow. Don't bitch at me. He actually used to be a makeup artist. He always says that when he was a makeup artist, it's just brows, lashes, and lips. So I keep that in mind, and I really try to, if I'm getting out of the door, that's what I'm really trying to focus on. So, all right. And I'm not really trying to get them terribly even or defined or anything like that, because it's Monday, it's going to be a long day. So this is the Hikari Cosmetics. This is the mint color. This is that kind of purpley brown color that I was telling you. This is one of the ones that if I'm going away for the weekend, I will use this. This is like one of my go-tos. So I really am just going to put it on my finger. Blend it out, girl. You don't have to get fancy. You don't have to use a bunch of brushes. You know what I'm saying? Just, if it works for you, just do it. I've never had a problem with putting makeup on with my hands or my fingers. I just always make sure I double wash my hands. So I'll wash them the first time, get them really lathered, rinse them, and then go in a second time for longer. And as long as you're doing that, then there's really no harm in using your fingers to do your makeup in the morning. Let's see. Okay, do a little blush. Get some life into the skin. I am going to highlight. You don't have to highlight, not necessary, but it's hard for me to leave the house without a highlight. I'm not going to do concealer under my eyes. If I had a little bit more time, I probably would add that step, but I'm not going to today. So I really am just going to take that powder concealer, that Bare Minerals concealer, and just do spots. My skin's been doing really, really great lately, but even when it's doing really, really great, I still need some help. So let's, where are you? What is happening? Okay. And that's it. That is it. All right. Don't have to do a whole lot. It's really not as, uh-oh. Which one's the new one? I got a new mascara now. I did throw away the old mascara. Now I can't tell which one, and the labels aren't terribly worn off, so that's usually how I can tell. All right, what was I doing? Okay, I'm gonna do a little highlighter. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow and Blossom Glow. This is that lighter one. I'm not gonna go in with the gold today like I did last time, because I really am just trying to keep it as simple as I possibly can with as many steps as I'm doing. You don't have to do this. Don't do it if you don't have highlighter. Just, you know, stick to the powder, get your eyes set, and get out the door. Okay, do some mascara. A lot of times if I'm really in a rush, I won't even wear makeup to the office. I'll try to just, I'll end up just putting on some mascara while I'm there if a client comes in that I have to go say hello to. But other than that, I try to give my skin some time to breathe, because I do tend to wear more makeup on the weekend. So during the week, I really try to give my skin a break and do a lot of masks, let it breathe, hydrate it, so that on the weekends when I'm really packing on those products, it has a recovery period. Honey is amazing for your face for recovering on the weekend. If you get some local farmed honey or organic honey or anything that's got still the honeycomb in it, and really just put that on your skin, it's amazing. I'm all about natural remedies when I can. I'm a huge believer in rosehip oil, as I've told everybody before. All right, that's gonna do for that side. I'm really just trying to get some definition in my face. It's really not that serious. And like I said, I get a little sloppy with my mascara because I will go in right before I leave, and if there's any that's on my eyelid, I'll either take a Q-tip that's not really wet. I'll take either a Q-tip or one of my angled brushes, or even just like a flat definer brush, and I will blend out anything that's on that lash line. So when you're looking down, you know, you can tell that somebody hit their eyelid. Like I can see it right there. I'll go in and get that corrected. So you don't really need eyeliner if you're just a little messy with your mascara, because it will blend out and make you look like you put eyeliner on. And I mentioned before, when I'm doing something light, I don't put anything on my bottom lashes. If you feel like you need to, go ahead and do it. Some people can't leave that space blank. I get it, but it's just not for me. I'm doing something light and trying to keep it bright, then I'll take everything off. So there we go. And inner corner highlight. Make you look bright, make you look awake. It's Monday, it sucks for everybody. But at least we can know that if we get pulled into our boss's office, we don't look like we had the Sunday scaries, finished a whole bottle of wine. Not saying that I did that. And this is the MAC Luster and Giddy. There we go. Gonna go ahead and set it. Minute makeup, y'all. And then the Daisy Marc Jacobs is what I'm gonna wear today. All right, that's it. 10 minutes. Use your hands. Use your hands. Go wash them, because if you're wearing black, you are gonna have a little bit of makeup left on them. And I'm notorious for leaving it on my hands, forgetting to wash them after the fact, and then getting makeup all over myself. So find a color that works for you. Find a color that you love. Just find some products that are really fast and easy. If you were to just go away on the weekends, then that would be what you would pack, and use your fingers. It's God's gift. Use them and abuse them. Have a great Monday, whatever day that you're watching. Super easy, makes me look put together. Got the luminous. All right, bye ladies.